Hello to everyone in TV land. This is Focus on Liberia online television, and you are listening to the Focus on Liberia Daily News with Gwendolyn Dorado. I bring you the headlines. EPA seeks houses support amid East International dust toxicity along the RIA road. House summons finance minister over delay in submission of 2024 draft budget. Growing wave of insecurity in concession companies claims senators' attention. Ellen to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award, and female Lone Star departs for Sierra Leone. I now bring you the news in details. The acting executive director of the Environmental Protection Agency, Dr. Emmanuel Ure Yakbawolo, is advocating for political and budgetary support from the 55th National Legislature. Dr. Yakbawolo is seeking the House of Representatives' assistance in enhancing the efficiency and effectiveness of the EPA as a revenue generating entity for the national government. His comments come amidst reports of some entities and companies adopting a non-compliant posture towards the EPA operations in fulfilling its duties. The deliberations took place during a meeting convened by the House of the Joint Committee on Public Works, Rural Development and Health on Thursday, February 28th. The meeting addressed issues relating to toxic dust alleged causing respiratory ailment and other health issues along the 45 kilometers RIA road construction project. The agency dispatched a team of environmental technicians from the Research and Radiation Safety Department to conduct a preliminary assessment to evaluate air quality at random points along the construction area and gather residents' feedback on the situation. The findings of the investigation revealed that East International Company's EPA permit had expired since January 31 this year, and there were several occupational health and safety issues recorded on site. Additionally, there were no records of quarterly and terminal monitoring reports submitted by the company, and inadequate personal protective equipment was not provided for workers, among other violations. Moreover, East International did not adhere to the regulations, and enforcement was hindered by past political influences. Regarding the community survey, approximately 83% of the interviewed individuals reported constant dust occurrence in their environments, with respiratory problems such as coughing and asthma being major health concerns. Based on the findings, the EPA intends to engage with the East International to rectify their compliance status by renewing their license and address other environmental irregularities identified during previous compliance monitoring interventions, as emphasized by the EPA director during the House committee hearing. The House of Representatives has extended an invitation to Minister of Finance and Development Planning, H. Burmai Kamara, to appear before its full plenary and provide insights into the reasons behind the delay in submitting the draft budget for 2024. The decision to summon the finance minister stems from the request made by Bon County lawmaker Burmai Briggs Mensah. In her communication, Representative Briggs Mensah reminded the plenary that the decision to return the draft budget to the executive was made to facilitate coordination with the new administration and a link with the president's 100-day deliverables and the ARREST, agriculture, roads, rule of law, education, sanitation and tourism platform for the government advancement, and today marks a 14-day delay in the submission of the national fiscal budget. Representative Mensah urged urgent action to avoid negative consequences. The increase of violent protests at concession companies in western Liberia has claimed the attention of members of the Liberian Senate, with aggrieved citizens of Grand Cape Mount and Bapulu counties staging violent protests demanding the management of Bia Mountain and Bao Chico to, amongst other things, to improve the working conditions and salaries at the companies. The incident reportedly led to the death of at least one person in Kenjoa, Grand Cape Mount County, and several others, including a police officer, being injured and hospitalized. Speaking during the regular sitting in the chambers of the Liberian Senate on Thursday, February 29th, Bapulu County Senator Boto Kane observed the armed forces of the Liberian National Police being deployed in the county is instilling fear in the locals. She exclaimed that about 3 pickups full PSU officers were sent to the camp on Thursday night because of the protest, and told the Chinese, the owners of the company up the mountain. She maintained that the Senate should take actions before the situation escalates further. However, the plenary of the Senate voted to invite the Minister of Justice and the Inspector General of the Liberia National Police to provide detailed updates on the incident. Former Liberian President Mrs. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is due to receive the Lifetime Achievement Award this month in Abu Dhabi, capital of the United Arab Emirates. The honor is expected when Forbes and Know Your Value host the 3050 Summit in Abu Dhabi from 5th to 8th March this year. The organizers announced the award during an interview with American news-based television channel MSNBC on Thursday, February 29th. The organizers have recognized the ex-president Sirleaf's leadership of her country through conflict resolution, following which she retired. It came at a time when many West African countries struggle with political instability, at times due to incumbents' failure to respect constitutional term limits to leave power, among others. She is credited for dedication to leading women and inspiring them even outside of the presidency, using the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf Presidential Center for Women and Development. A 67-member delegation from Liberia Football Association has departed the country for Kenema, Sierra Leone. The delegation, which is headed by LFA Deputy General Secretary Mohammed A. Sharif, comprises players and technical staff of the women's under-17 and under-20 national team. Both Liberia's under-17 and under-20 women's national teams were invited by the Sierra Leone Football Association to participate in an international women's football tournament that will take place in Kenema City from 1st to 8th of March. The tournament is being held in observance of the 2024 International Women's Day celebration. Liberia secured 4 wins over Sierra Leone in the under-17 to win the cup, while the under-20, it was a more classical display from both teams, who drew 2 games and won 1 each, but Liberia lifted the under-20 cup following their convincing 5-1 win in the last match. The Sierra Leonean team won 1-0 over Liberia in the third match, but lost the trophy on goal difference. That does it for the news on Focus on Liberia online television. I now bring you a recap of the headlines. EPA seeks House's support amid East International dust toxicity along the RIA road. House summons finance minister over delay in submission of 2024 draft budget. Growing wave of insecurity in concession companies claims senators' attention. Ellen to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award, and female Lone Star departs for Sierra Leone. On behalf of the management and staff of Focus on Liberia online television, many thanks to our listeners and viewers. We urge that you keep following us and share our videos. My name is Gwendolyn Dorado. I present it.